Hello, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining me for a craft night with friends. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make cute embroidery kits for beginners. And I'm here every weeknight at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday, and it's a time that we can relax and craft together. So thanks so much for joining me. We are continuing the monkey, the letter M, monkey embroidery. I think we're going to get real close to finishing the actual monkey, and then tomorrow we will start on the two letter M's. So I think that's the plan. Let's see how far we can get tonight. All right, let's do it. All right, I'm going to shimmy sham you over. Hey, Ellie. All right. So, you guys, I think... Oh, hey, look, I can see the Facebook Facebook feed today. But here we are. This is where we left off. I'm going to just get started on the dark brown right away. I think we'll start here, go over here, get the outer ear, and then the arm, and then that's it for the dark brown, unless I decide to do it for the smile or something. But I got to get some more, so let's do that. But I can see all the comments from all three places today, so that's nice. All right, getting my 24 inches or so here. You guys, we had tons of wind and rain last night, just kind of like a blast of it. We had a thunderstorm warning for a little bit and then like a watch for the rest of the night. And I think it's super, like, I've never dealt a lot with allergies. Like, my brother and my dad always had like really bad allergies. But dang, today I was just sneezing all day again, and now I feel like I need to have a glass of water near me, and just like, I don't know, just still just, like, my nose isn't even stuffy, it's just like, I feel like if I move, it like stirs up the particles and makes me want to sneeze, like anytime I like get up and move and whatever, which is, you know, an odd feeling for me, because I don't really get, allergies like that, but I swear, like, my guess is like all that wind and rain like shushed it all up again. But dang, I was fine in the morning, but like now I'm like mid-afternoon on, I was just sneezing and it's annoying. All right, you guys, that's my whining for the night. But if I have to leave quick and grab a glass of water, that's why. It's just like a dry socket in my throat, just all of a sudden sort of might happen sort of deal. Anywho. But I hope all of you had a nice day. It was a lot nicer out, like cooler and cool and calm today. Oh, you got your kit yesterday? Yay! Oh, that's awesome. Keep me updated on how it's going, and if you have any questions, let me know. We can go through any stitch and stuff too if you want. Amy's asking, do I like anise flavor, like black licorice? I very much do. Especially when it's not overly sweet and processed. Although I don't mind that either. I will eat black licorice if it's around, for sure. The reason I'm pretty sure it's allergies is, like, when I went to my parents, I, like, anytime I moved, I just had a, like, sneeze all of a sudden, and I took a Zyrtec there, and I've never had, like, allergy medication before, and went away instantly, didn't sneeze the entire rest of the time I was there, so, which was pretty crazy, I thought. So, that worked immediately. Oh, there's a tea called Throat Comfort. I think like dandelion has that sort of like, oh, maybe it doesn't. No, that's kind of like a woodsy flavor. We might have something like that. I'll have to look. Actually, caffeine in the evening. I think John has a rooibos. Oh gosh, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. That's how it is in my head, like one of those words that you read in your head all the time, but then when you say it out loud, you're not sure if that's a real word. But John has got some, we each got tea. I got some green tea. It's Genmaicha green tea, so it has green tea and then toasted rice kernels in it. Oh God, it's amazing. But it has caffeine because it's green tea. But I think John, when we went to the tea place, La Société du Thé, downtown here. I love the name. But anyway, he got a rooibos tea, and that I don't think has caffeine. So maybe I'll get some of that when we're done here. I don't have. We might have some like anise tea hanging out, or like a chamomile hanging out yet, but I think we've gone through all that. But that sounds nice, like a nice tea. That'd be yummy. All right, outside of the ear, we had like the perfect starting point. We could just go zoop, zoop, and zoop, like a perfect starting point to like not have to jump around a lot with the color. So that was kind of fun. I am hoping that we can get this in one thread tonight. Oh, almost flung my needle across the room. Oh, the Throat Comfort by Yogi's caffeine free. I'll have to look at that. We used to get that, but then we started getting this like loose tea from this place that we really like in town. But it's one of those things I get on a kick a little bit. Like I'll like do a tea. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna start drinking more tea, and it's just to me just not the same as having a cup of coffee. And then I still can't have it. Like I would love it for the evening. Like like right now, like some of my genmaicha tea just sounds like it would be super amazing, but it does have caffeine. And so I still have the same problem. Like coffee sounds like it'd be amazing right now too, but I would just be up and exhausted. So I think that'd be the problem with the green tea as well. So I don't know. I get on a kick. I should get on that kick again though. But then I just miss coffee. All right. On to the next little bit. So we do have the tiny little thumb right here. So I'm gonna do like really small stitches around that. Just so I can get like the little like arc of the thumb. And then we'll move on to some of our other colors. I think next we'll do the tan, because I think that's going to feel like we do a lot right away. And then we can use the tan to like weave into the backs of the stitches to get some of the face. But so the tan here, it's our teddy bear color. This is the walnut color. This is the teddy bear. It's just slightly lighter. We'll go zoop and zoop, and I think that's you know, his little face and belly there are what we're gonna get. I'm still pretty proud of my sorry about my thread guess. Yesterday I started, if you missed it, I started stitching ahead. I was about to here. I was doing the bottom, so I was starting here and going down and around, and I was about this far, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna guess how far I can get with this thread doing the back stitch. And I literally got to I said, maybe right underneath the tail. And that was literally where I ended up, like, just like this stitch right there was my last stitch. that was a good guessing right there. All right, so I'm at the thumb. Look at this stitch, and now I gotta get close so I can see what I'm doing here a little bit better. So now, like, the thumb has just like, it's a little itty bitty arc, so I'm gonna do like 3 stitches to have like that almost circular shape on the top versus 2. Then it might just look like a pointy finger, which I think would be fine too. But I'm gonna just do like 3 little baby stitches in here. I think that'll give us the effect of a teeny tiny thumb holding a nanner. Alright, there. That looks pretty cute. I think we got it. Alright, done. Let's weave in the end. Just some more of this brown right here. Okay. scissors. I'm still looking for it to be like right here next to me. But I keep doing what I'm intending to do, like put it back in my tray so I don't like lose it on the table, which happens. But then my hand keeps going to where I want it to be and it's never there. All right, I think that piece is too small. Okay, next up we have the tan, or the teddy bear. So let's grab that. I'm going to get my 24 inches or so again. Boop. Got our little cloud going here, starting our new little scrap pile. We had a pretty big like cloud of scraps going, but we used them all up in the lion. So we're starting fresh with our scraps. So, which is kind of nice now because I know I probably don't have any, of like this color hiding out in the cloud, the scrappy cloud. So I can get it off of the spool again. Off of the thread holder. Ooh, you guys, I bought some fancy thread holders, like some fancy one of these. I mean, I already think these ones are fancy. These are plastic ones. But I got some really cool acrylic ones from someone I follow on TikTok, Adam Hart Cross Stitch. And so check out their TikTok and website and stuff. But I got a set of acrylic thread holders, and they have a lot of extra holes on, which is great for cross stitch specifically, like holding different colors and stuff like that. And I'll do a demo of it when I get them in. But the ones that I got, I think, are clear with like pink, like confetti almost in it. So those are in the mail, and I'm excited to get those. Ugh, you guys, I do need to get some water. Here, I will be right back. Man, it's kind of as if I haven't talked all day and then now I'm talking, even though that's not true, but that's kind of what it feels like. Put your tray, on the other side. Oh, Amy, there's some thinking. Jeez. There's some logic for you. Oh, man. That's crazy. There, now it's right where I need it to be. That's going to make a lot of things easier, I think. I think why my brain doesn't register right away on that is because I have so much more table over here, so it just is like, oh, that's where I put all the stuff on the table, and over here is kind of like the stuff I have to put away or the little bits of garbage and stuff, but I've kind of changed that over time, like now I'm kind of putting my little garbage in this top here, and that's hilarious, though. Yep, right where I need it. There's the scissors. Oh, God. All right, let's get this face. So we got a good connection here for a path. We'll go zoop and then connect right away to this bottom. I think maybe we'll do the belly button the same color, and then we'll just do the like fawn color for the nose and the ears. I think that's maybe a good idea. And then I think the eyes and the mouth, maybe we'll do the black. Yeah, I think we'll do both of those, the black. All right, plan done. Let's weave in. Amy, you're the aha moment gold star winner for the day. Oh, God. Put it on the other side. All right, here we are. Oh, sorry, I think I'm missing some of your comments here. Let me just check. Alyssa, can you please... Oh, man, yeah, this is getting cut off. Hold on a sec. Let me just check. Okay, so Gretchen, I don't know, half of the comments, like I can see the first, like I'm missing like the returns. Okay, so it sounds like you're asking about the subscription. Uh, so we have our embroidery of the months every month, and this month it is our garden pattern, and there we go. So that is our kit for this month, and it's available, and it'll be available after the end of the month as well. But during the month, we have a freebie that comes with it. So we have a fun new freebie every month. So that anyone can get. So anyone that orders it during the month gets the freebie. So the subscription is, it's 20% off. So if you subscribe, you get the same kit with the freebie for 20% off every month. So it's a discount. And then your first month that you sign up, you actually get 30% off for the first month. Every other month, it's 20% off. And then if you don't subscribe, you still have it available to you. So it's not like it's only for subscribers, but it's just full price then. So that's the deal. And then after the month, we still have it available, but at the full price cost, and it doesn't have the freebie anymore. So that's the deal with the subscription. Oh, you're just wondering how he turned out. Oh, the lion. Yes. So we're actually not done with the lion quite yet. We did get the letters in, though, the other day. So that was more that we got done. I just have the roar to do yet. So one of these days when we have an extra day, I think that'll probably be like next week, Friday. I'm thinking I'll have some extra time. I just want to like keep combing it. Like I want to do so much more turkey work. That's the stitch we did here, the turkey work stitch. I just want to like keep like making blobs of turkey work. But yeah, so we're done except for stitching the roar, and then I still have to like get all my water soluble lines off. Like I still have my line right here for the how wide I wanted the mane to be, and you can see it in the letters and stuff too. Yet just want to like keep petting it. But anyway, so we have to finish that, just a little roar, and that shouldn't take all that long. So yeah, I think next Friday, that's so we're gonna, next week we're stitching the letter N, which is the newt, which is one of my favorites. I just think he's so squiggly, I like him. But anyway, so we'll be stitching him, and pending we don't do anything weird and extra with him, like if we just do it like this, then it will be, I think it'll probably just take us 4 days, so then we'll have like that extra day at the end of the week to like finish up the lion, and maybe we can do some more hand stitching on the giraffe, and then we'll have to get back to doing some machine quilting, and maybe, I mean, it'd be nice to start assembling these as well. I still have to prep my pieces for like the sashing and all that, so that'd be a nice, like one of these days we got to do that. Oh, Sheila says, interested in the floss holders. Oh, they're so pretty. So I think it's one of those things where they have like here's the day that they're being released, and then there's like all these beautiful things that like go away really quick from the shop. But they did have a few styles in the shop still. But I definitely say check out their TikTok. So it's if you go to TikTok and then do a search for Atom, like science, like ATOM, Atom Heart, and then like cross stitch, it should pop up as a user. But definitely check out some of her videos. And then I'm sure there's links all over that to get the things. But she had a amazing, you know how like we pull the thread out one at a time? They do that. Ooh, little fly. They do that too, but they actually loop it onto the thread. I almost said thread card. The thread holder. It's looped on there, and then they're pulling out one strand of thread off of the loop, which is perfect for like cross stitch, because cross stitch you're like taking a one long thread and doubling it up pretty much so that you can use the loop method. So they're just like pulling out like one thread out of this whole big looped thing. I'm like, dang, that's like what we do, but like up a level as far as pulling one strand. Thanks, Phaedra. Alright, can I make it around? I'm feeling like maybe I'll force my way there to get all the way around here, but I don't know, right now I'm feeling like I'm not going to have enough thread. But we have a second half of this thread anyway, so. And I think I am going to jump up to the belly button and we'll stitch the little belly button in this brown color. I think that'll be better. I'm gonna, I don't know if they do wholesale, but I kind of I want to see what the thread holders end up looking like, and then maybe see if I can get them for the shop, because they are just bright and fun and pretty. Alright, I'm trying to hold that knot in place. There we go, little belly button done. That's going to use up some floss. Ooh, gosh. It's right at the stage that I accidentally pull the needle off all the time. Like when it gets about this long, like what, 7 inches or so, 6 inches. I accidentally pull the thread out, which is annoying. I kind of don't think we're going to make it. I might do the forward stitch, back stitch, just to force myself to make it. So I don't like doing this because it like forces me to like remember if I went forward or backwards the last time, and I feel like it always wants to kind of like pull out the stitch that came before a little bit, but it does preserve floss. Like it extends the length of the floss. So see, I came up where I left off. I'm going to do a forward stitch now, and then a backward stitch. And I think up close you can sort of tell the difference between this and just like a pure back stitch. All right, now I'm going to do another forward stitch. This is the annoying part where you're coming up from the front in that hole. Forward stitch. Ooh, that one was a little off, but we're okay. Back stitch. And you know what? Now I feel like I have enough floss to make it work. So I'm going to just do 2 back stitches to end this, and there we go. But we were able to extend our floss a little bit by doing that forward stitch, then back stitch. All right, there we are. Subtle, nice little bit. So there we go. So we got a couple holes there, which is fine. I mean, that's just, I'm not saying that aesthetically like we have holes, but like that's where I did the forward stitch instead of the back stitch. So it actually uses less thread, and that's why I have enough left over. Some people just do the whole entire back stitch that way, which is totally fine. You would use a lot less floss than I do doing the back stitch, like these, but I don't know. I kind of forget about it until I really need it. Like if I'm like, oh dang, I'm going to run out of floss. Let's see if I can extend it a little bit. Then I do the forward. Look, the scissors right where I needed to be. Then I do the forward stitch and back stitch for a little while. But I don't, since it's going to look more like a running stitch on the back, so there's like less to weave in with your stitches after. So I don't know. I still like the back stitch. All right, I'm going to throw that little bit in here. Okay, now what? Let's do the little ears and the nose. So, all right, I'm going to do the fawn. So I'm going to start with his ear. I think we're going to where's my needle? Other side here. I think I'm going to do the ear, starting from here, end up there, kind of jump and go into the backs of these stitches just to travel a little bit, then pop down, do the nose, then hop back up here, go in the back, and then do this year. So that's going to be my path. Then all that's left is eyes and mouth. I don't think I have any of this. Nope, not yet. None of this in my little cloud of excess floss. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better after that little drink of water, you guys. It's crazy. All right, let's get our 3 strands out of here. Zoop. Scared me not being on the magnet. 2, zoop, and boop, bop the top. There we are. Okay. Half for later, and hopefully not on this one, though. I'm assuming this thread will be enough. So, ideally you'd snip this top, but if I'm able to thread it without having to snip it, then I don't snip it. There we go. All right, weaving to the back there. We're going to start at the top of the ear. Alright, here we are. More little back stitches on his little ear here. The inner ear, inside of the lobe. But hello! Yes, we sell patterns and kits. This monkey is part of our alphabet of patterns, and we're doing a whole stitch along of the entire alphabet. So I have a letter or an animal for each letter of the alphabet, and we are going to be sewing it into a quilt, and we're donating a portion of the sales of the patterns, whether it's digital or paper, to the Minneapolis Crisis Nursery, and then we'll be auctioning the quilt off when we're done with it, which won't be till next year, and the proceeds from that will also go to the Minneapolis Crisis Nursery here. So that's our current project with these little animals. Next week we'll be stitching the newt, so we're doing the first 2 weeks of the month. Oh yes, Yvette, I'd love to see your work. You can, like, if you do a video, you can, or like, I think you could just do like at penguin and fish in the comments, and I think it'll show up on, like, I'll be able to see that I got added. Otherwise, you're welcome to join our Penguin and Fish Crafters group on Facebook, Penguin and Fish Crafters, and you're welcome to show whatever finished or in progress work you have there, and chit chat and everything else over there. All right, let's do our 2 little French knots for the nose. But yeah, so the first week of the month, I don't know why I came back up here. I could have just jumped to the other side of the nose. But the first week of the month, of a new month, we do a letter. In this case, letter M. And then the second week of the month, we also do a letter. So the first 2 weeks, we work on this project. So next week will be the letter N. M, it marks the halfway point, though, for stitching, which is crazy. So we're halfway there with the embroidery part of this. We'll be doing it through, like, next spring, though, yet. Then the third week of the month, we stitch the embroidery of the month, which is our isometric garden design. And then the last week, or week plus of the month, oh wait, did I want to do, oh yeah, we'll start at the bottom here. That is our free week. So sometimes we crochet, sometimes we tat, sometimes we just finish up other projects that we have, sometimes we plan a project. So So that's kind of our schedule for this year. And I'm here Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Alright, one more stitch, and then we're done with this fawn color. I kind of am tempted to make his mouth the orange. So let's just take a look at it. Let me finish this last stitch. I keep missing a thread. There we go. Okay, let me weave this in, and then we will make some decisions here. Oh, are we still doing Finish It Friday? No, I haven't. Oops, geez, sorry, I kicked the camera there. I'm not doing Finish It Friday really this year because we're just going to do the full last week as like a Finish It sort of week. Maybe we'll start up Finish It Friday again, like when we're done with this project. I just wanted to make sure that we had enough time to do this during the week. But yeah, we used to have Finish It Friday last year, which the first day, or the first Friday of the month, we stopped what we're doing and we finished up something. That's kind of like a whole last week now of the month. All right, so there we are. So far, he's looking super cute. So in my head, originally, I was going to just do black. Ooh, gosh. I have one little piece here. And then we have like a bigger skein. So this came from the scraps. So I still kind of want to do that for the eyes, but I'm kind of thinking like, what if we do the orange for the mouth? Because this is what we're going to do for the letters down here too, the orange. So I think that's going to be like really pretty with these browns. But now I'm wondering, why don't we like do a teeny bit up here just to kind of tie it in? I think that'd be kind of cute. So I think we're going to do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. So let's get 24 inches. We clearly don't need that, but I'm using this stuff for the rest of this project too, and you know, we'll need it for the M's for sure. So it's just like I'm prepping my thread for later almost. Okay, let's get our 3 strands. Oop, that's 2. It doesn't pull out well unless you do just the 1, 2, and 3. If you try and pull 2 strands at once, that's when you'll have like knots and craziness. Oops, dropped it. You guys, I did my nails again today. They were starting to chip off and they were getting like long, and usually I do them on the weekend, like every other weekend or every third weekend, but I'm going to be gone this week. We're visiting John's parents. So I'm like, I won't be able to do them this weekend. I don't think I can last longer than that. So, did them today. All right, I'm going to do that thing where I let a piece dangle out, and I use it to make my last stitch, and then I weave it in. So this is a way for me to not like jump, like for me to not tie a knot on the back, and for me to not like weave in here and then like jump to my starting point. What I'm going to do is go from the front and leave like a stitch there that I'm going to do later. And then I want to leave enough of this thread hanging out to do that stitch plus weave in the end. So I'm just going to go right there, and then like I literally just need to make like 2 stitches here. It's kind of like a lazy way of doing an away knot. And I don't do it when I have like a lot to stitch, but just, you know, when I'm doing like little bits like this, then I like it. And I'll probably do that for the eyes as well, just let a piece dangle out. There we go. I'm going to go to the back. Let's weave in. Just go around these stitches a few times. Oh, Amy's asking, am I bringing the embroidery to his mom? So that is the the little chicken embroidery that we did that crocheted edging for. I think I am going to bring it. So yep, it's kind of like an early birthday. She is a early September birthday. So I'm like, I'm going to bring it. All right, so now I'm going to grab this little bit here. And we will finish that stitch that we left. Boop. And then weave that in. Okay, so I like this little orange mouth. It's cute. So let's weave in to the little mouth area. So this allowed me to not jump from anywhere else. Like I'm doing the mouth all on it. Like the mouth is an island right here. Okay, I do like the tray here a lot. I can just totally grab my scissors. Oh, so silly. All right. Lastly, we have his little eyeballs, and I already have a piece out here, a single strand. Ooh, this is long. We will use it for other stuff as well. So that's one. Geez, these pieces are extra long. 3. Okay. We will have lots of extra. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to let a little piece dangle out for these eyes. I probably didn't need to do it for the eyes, but because I'm close to an edge, but I kind of like it. I like doing it this way now for eyes, leaving a little bit out. It looks like they have laser eyes then, which is fun. Laser eyes. So I'm going to stitch, I like to do these circles as like tiny hexagons. So like with the flat part at the bottom, pointy on the sides. I think it gives the effect of a circle. And I think we're going to get this, the front of, or the actual monkey, I think we're going to get that done a whole lot sooner than I was thinking tonight, which is fabulous. So I was thinking we'd be like racing to get the rest of his outlines done today. But dang, we have one eye left and then we're done. So I think we will start the letter M's versus like stopping. We'll do the letter M's. We'll get those started because I think those actually might take some time, especially if we're satin stitching them all, which I think would be kind of fun. All right, I'm going to leave that laser eye out while I do this other one, and then I'll get this big floss out of the way. And then I will finish these laser eyes. Okay, 2 more. I'm leaving that last stitch for the laser eye thread. All right. flip. Weave in that end. Oops, got some of that brown. Alright, now I don't have to deal with this long piece anymore. Alright, laser eye. Alright, I'm going to just finish that last stitch and we'll weave in this end. Cute. Actually, I think I'll start the letter M's, but I think I'll just prep it. Like I'll draw in the lines, and then I think maybe I'll call it an evening. Then I can make some tea and I don't know, not sneeze. That'd be good. But then we can be prepped because I think, ooh, this is it. Now we gotta trim this in. These ones are all different sizes, lengths. I mean, there we go. Now it'll be easier to thread. But yeah, we'll prep this, and then I think maybe we'll stitch it tomorrow. We could try it where we do kind of like long stitches, though. That'd be kind of fun. I think we did that. I'll have to check. Let's look through the other letters. I think we did that once, like long, like going the long way versus the short way. I'll show you what I mean in a sec here. Getting ahead of myself while I finish this eye. Because I could draw it in yet tonight. That'd be good. Alright, throw away those fuzzles. Boop. Okay, flip. Alright, monkey is done. Alright, I think his little orange lips look super cute, and I think it'll be really fun with this orange for down here. So I think, here we go. So originally, I did a satin stitch on these, and like the short way. It looks like I went like all the way across the top of the M. I'm a little surprised that I did that because here on the N, I went like a column. Like you can see that I stopped my stitches right here. So it's like one column there, and oh, and then look, I did this one going down here, so I continued the line from that letter a little bit in my satin stitch. That looks kind of cool, and then up that way. So these are all little shorty ones, and so are these pretty much. We could do that, but we did do one of these, and let's see if I can find it. We did one of these. Oh, this was kind of cool too, where we went like the long way, I think. So this one we went diagonal, so we just did the whole thing diagonal. That's kind of cool. Oh, I think this is the one I'm thinking of. Oh, that looks nice too. So here we just did really long stitches instead of all the little like shorty ones and shorty ones this way, and that actually looks pretty nice. I kind of like that, and that would go way freaking faster too. All right, let's see how that pertains to what we're doing here. Shush those out of the way for a sec. Let me get a pencil. Or my water-soluble marker. Oop, not that one. All right, here we go. So my pencil must be hiding on the table here somewhere. So if we did that, like we could do... How would we do that? Well, regardless, I'm going to just extend this line for a little bit, and I'll extend this line too. We'll see what we get there. And then this one. I could see like doing these vertical, and then like all the way up here they're still vertical, so then we could get some definition in the letters and still have like big stitches. That'd be kind of cool. So like in that case we'd have like this, and then we'd have like shorty ones. Like this would go straight up, and again we'd have like a shorty one there. Okay, I like that. I think that makes sense. It'll make more sense, I think, tomorrow when we actually start stitching it, but I don't know what to do with this M. So we'd have like huge long stitches. It's going to be longer than that letter I because we divided it up with that like top and bottom part of the I. But we could extend this one down this way. So do really long stitches here, really long stitches here, kind of. This could extend up maybe. Up that way. Do long stitches there and then like long stitches this way. Then these would all be like vertical. These could all be vertical too, and that could be kind of interesting maybe. I think like this, with long ones this way. So, like I said, we can either do long or short. We can see how we feel tomorrow, but I think long stitches will guarantee that we get it done. And it was actually kind of cute on, let's go back to this letter I. It was kind of cute with these really, really long stitches. I mean, you know, they're like more mobile. Like in the wash and stuff, they're going to fuzz up and, you know, I can kind of shush them out of the way and stuff. But that's kind of fun too, that ability, I think. You know what would be cute is just doing a bunch and then like tying a little knot in the middle and it'd be like a little bow. We won't do that, but as an idea, I think that's fun. Anyway, so we'll do long stitches. Like I said, they will be longer than the ones that we have here, but maybe that'll be kind of fun. Maybe we can tack a few down, like almost like we're adding polka dots, like tack it down here and there. Anyway, just brainstorming. But yeah, so monkey's done. We will finish up that M tomorrow with the orange here. And I'm excited. That'll be great. All right, and I think we're going to call it a night there. All right, so here he is. Looking so cute. I love how his little red face turned out. So awesome. So thanks again, everyone, for joining me here today. I appreciate seeing you again. It's nice that I can see the Facebook comments this time. I didn't do anything to Facebook because I forgot. So I don't know. It's a Facebook thing. Like some days they're letting me see comments and sometimes they're not. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to see comments as well. So, all right. Thanks again. I will be back here at 8:30 p.m. Tomorrow, Central Time. And I will see you then. We'll get this guy done. Have a great evening. Good night.